The biggest difference in 2023 training camp is the fact the Buffalo Bills have players that can run it and can pass it. Last year and years before, the Buffalo Bills are primarily known to be a passing attack, but now we are a much balanced offense. We all know iron sharpens iron. This offense is going to be sharpening our defense. But welcome to my channel here, Bills News Consolidated. We have to discuss the real biggest difference for the Buffalo Bills in 2023 compared to years past. I know we were all discussing it, but let's just dive a little bit deeper into it. It's the players that could do both on this team. A guy like Dalton Kincaid that could catch it, be a receiver, but he could also block in that 12 personnel, right? And I really think the Buffalo Bills having two tight end sets, a Dawson Knox that could still receive, that could block, having players that could do both, receive and block, keeps opposing defenses guessing. Another player like Trent Sherfield. Yes, he's a wide receiver, but this is a physical specimen that could really help out with blocking on the perimeter. So yes, another player that could play in the slot even. Trent Sherfield in the slot with Gabe Davis and Stephon Diggs. Dalton Kincaid, being out there too. We could easily run the ball out of that situation. So my thought here was like, how do you think teams are going to be playing the Buffalo Bills to slow them down? And I really think teams are going to force the Buffalo Bills to run the ball, right? Similar to what the Chicago Bears did against us last year, and we ran it down their throat. James Cook, Devin Singletary ran it, had career days against the Chicago Bears. Why? Because they were playing everyone back in coverage, sometimes only sending a three-man rush. They were dropping everyone back into coverage, double covering Stephon Diggs, putting their best corner on Gabe Davis. I think we could easily see a continuation of that, as well as more people dropping back into coverage until the Buffalo Bills prove that they could ultimately run the football. Now, what's nice about James Cook is that he could do both, right? He could run the ball, but he could also turn into a wide receiver, flex, receiving type running back as well. And you have to keep that all in mind. So the Buffalo Bills could really do both on any given play, and it's really going to boil down to how defenses play us. So how do you think defenses are going to play us? I really think they're going to try to eliminate Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, take away Dalton Kincaid's best receiving hands of any NFL prospect coming out since NFL analytics started. Really think teams are going to try to take away the passing attack for the Buffalo Bills that has been super ultra potent for the past several seasons. So what does that mean? The Buffalo Bills are definitely going to be running the football with Damian Harris, with James Cook, with Latavius Murray, even Darrington Evans now in the mix. So really, we need to focus on that and determine how teams are going to be playing against us on a weekly basis, right? Now, maybe they do, maybe once we establish a good running attack, teams are not going to know what to do against us, right? But to start the season, I'm assuming teams are going to play the pass. We got Deontay Hardy, Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis, Trent Sherfield, Dalton Kincaid, right? So this is going to be absolutely wild to see until the Buffalo Bills establish a solid running attack. But we all know, once that passing attack, once they play the pass, it's really going to open up things for the run game. And I think right when you start slashing them with the run game, that's when they take someone out of pass coverage, and then it opens up the pass. So this is what we're talking about. 2023, this is why the Buffalo Bills are completely different. Being truly an attacking offense, passing the ball, and being a true attacking offense, running the ball. And it's ultimately going to make us a much balanced offense, a much better team. Like I already mentioned, iron sharpening iron. Bills defense is going to know how to stop the run. They're going to know how to stop the pass because they are going against a great offense here during training camp. Can't wait to see the pads come on here for Bills Mafia. Seeing each and every single one of these linebackers get starts here. Baylon Spector, Terrell Bernard, and Tyrell Dotson all going to be competing for that starting role at middle linebacker. Coverage type linebackers, much better in coverage than Tremaine Edmonds. Yes, not as big and long and tall as Tremaine Edmonds, but This is starting to mix with the DNA of the Buffalo Bills. It's clear we're going to continue to run up the score. We're going to continue to try to get up by 2 or 3 possessions during games. And we're going to try to take opposing teams away from running the football, trying to drain that clock, trying to win that time of possession, trying to keep Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs and Dalton Kincaid on the sidelines. You know, the Buffalo Bills could really be a great attack here for 2023. You know, some other players I think are going a little bit unnoticed too is really our new signing, Andy Isabella, ran a 4.31 40 time when he came out. Extremely fast, has kick and punt return ability, can play in the slot, can play on the outside, you know, and he is definitely going to mix in here. This is definitely a sleeper free agent signing for the Buffalo Bills that is going to compete. And I'm just loving it. I'm loving all the moves that Brandon Beane brought in here. This revamped offensive line. Connor McGovern, David Edwards, Osiris Torrance, Ryan Bates is back. Ike Bucker is back. Craig Mance backing up. Mitch Morris at center. I mean, we got a lot going on here. Tommy Doyle coming back from injury too. A draft pick for the Buffalo Bills. Brandon Shell and Spencer Brown. Just so much depth and so much talent at each and every single position on this team. And it's really starting to formulate the fact that we're going to be so much more balanced in 2023. Hearing Mitch Morris talk about Connor McGovern, what a pro he is, what a veteran he is, not necessarily playing in the same scheme or the same system, having to make that transition, but giving enough confidence to Mitch Morris and Deion Dawkins that he's going to be fully able to make this transition, and all the work that he's put in to earn the highest paid free agent for the Buffalo Bills in 2023. Connor McGovern is definitely working his tail off to start at left guard. So we got Deion Dawkins, Connor McGovern, and Mitch Morris likely locking down the blind side for Josh Allen. Right guard is still up for debate, and also I'd say right tackle is still up for debate. So we got to see who's gonna start at right guard. Could be Ryan Bates, could be Osiris Torrance, could be David Edwards, and then right tackle it could be Spencer Brown, could be Brandon Shell. You know, and we just have to formulate things, and really on a weekly basis, Ken Dorsey has every single piece on this offense to mix and match, no matter what the skill set is that we're going to be facing. You know, we got Deontay Hardy, Khalil Shakir, Trent Sherfield, Andy Isabella, Gabe Davis, Stephon Diggs, Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox. I mean, unbelievable. Unreal. We got Rambo Knox and the Terminator, Dalton Kincaid. Make sure you guys check out the Etsy shop below, Buffalo Fan Shop, for the Dalton Kincaid Terminator shirt for a limited time. Free shipping across the entire site. Prices are probably going to rise too a little bit, but appreciate every single one of you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit like, subscribe. Get ready for a much more balanced attack for 2023. Go Bills.